All right, guys, so I'm very irritated because I just read an article about why Caitlin Clark won't have a seat on the USA Olympic team. I'm going to put a few paragraphs on screen now, and we'll be first taking a look at the very last paragraph on the bottom. It would be irresponsible for us to talk about her in a way other than how she would impact the play of the team, because it wasn't the purview of our committee to decide how many people would watch or how many people would root for the US. It was our purview to create the best team we could, for sure. Okay, now let's bring our attention to the paragraph here on top. Many have argued that omitting Clark from the team is a disservice to the women's game. There's a belief that with the rookie on the roster, more individuals will tune in to see the US women's team in action during the 2024 Paris Olympics. Rizzotti said it's not on USA Basketball to select a team in order to attract viewership. WNBA viewership has increased over 150% since last season. Seats are being filled at almost 100% capacity, and we now have more women supporting the WNBA. And the league knows why we're watching and who we're watching. We all have our picks and we want to see them succeed. You haven't turned over a profit in 25 years. You could barely sell tickets or merch. And us as a consumer, we're doing our part. We're showing up to the games, we're buying the merch, and we are viewing your sport, whether it be on streaming services or at home on TV. The fuck do you mean it would be irresponsible to talk about Clark in any other way other than how she'd impact the team? Look at how she's impacted the entire W so far this season. Her and the other rookie recruits that came in. And also, the women's USA Olympic team is #1 in the world, and they've won most of the appearances in both the Olympic and World Cups. So it's not like we are starving for the fucking championships. And can you imagine bringing the entire support of your country into these matchups? How much better they would be? Imagine having the ability to generate profit beyond your wildest dreams, helping to mitigate the issues that the WNBA players have been talking about for years. This one fucking issue that's irritated everyone. The revenue share. I mean, the inability to see the forest for the trees is honestly fascinating. Like, it needs to be studied at Ivy League schools. It's absolutely astonishing. And that's why I can't wait to see what Gil and his team has to say. They honestly couldn't have uploaded at a better time, as I literally just came across this article like 15 to 20 minutes ago. And I went right on YouTube and boom, here they were in my sub box. So without further ado, let's weigh in on their opinions.
So according to a report from Christine Brennan of USA Today, 2 sources indicated that there was concern over how Clark's fans would react to her not getting much playing time in the Olympics. So I gotta ask you gentlemen, did Team USA make the right decision leaving Caitlin Clark off the Olympic roster?
No, they did not make the right decision. If viewership is up over 150% due to the new rookies that have come into the league, that would absolutely translate over to the Olympic Games as well, bringing more attention and more popularity to your fucking league. It's obvious. So for those people who tune into Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Brink, Edwards each and every week, they're going to be the ones that you miss out on when it comes time for people to tune in to Team USA.
No.
You think it was the wrong decision?
Wrong decision.
Why do you think it was the wrong decision then?
Well, for me, I think don't they always like bring in like
Is that Nick Young?
Like the top rookie always make like a Olympic team, like from Christian Laettner to.
So Team USA that year in '92, they had to have one spot for a college player. I think it was between Shaq and Christian Laettner. Laettner, obviously a senior at that point, player of the year.
Yeah.
Got the nod over Shaq.
They went with the one who was more popular.
Yeah.
Over.
He was a little popular. He was more popular than Shaq.
I mean, yeah, the Duke thing, but also just the optics of it. He was a graduating senior.
The optics, okay.
Yeah.
So we you get it. So the optics, the one with the bigger name.
Yeah.
Okay. Got it. Okay. Sounds.
What are you getting at, Mr. Arenas?
So have they did it on the women's side?
I don't know. I didn't know. That's
This
what
is
I'm
the
asking.
thing. So we're talking about women's basketball here, and we can't compare them to the men.
Well, they like to
Right?
compare
But
themselves.
we can't. In this situation, we cannot.
It's the W.
Why the fuck can't you compare it to the men? I mean, look, this is not a one-to-one comparison, so don't eat me up in the comments, but I think y'all will know what I'm trying to say. The NBA and the WNBA, they're about basketball. They're about as different as Target is to Walmart, where they do the exact same thing, where the main differences between Target and Walmart are A, the prices, and B, the culture behind it. However, there still are large retail giants that offer products at lower costs than you would get them on at regular MSRP. So, of course, if you have a basketball league, one that's wildly successful, you need to follow their blueprint in order to be as successful. You can only hope to reach their heights. So what do you mean you can't compare the two? Kenya Martin, don't start the bullshit, bro. I usually like you. But you coming out early sounding like McCants right now.
WNBA.
Have they done it before?
WNBA.
Have they done it before?
That go by they.
Have they?
Bro, I'm pausing so much. I'm sorry, y'all. Have they done it before? Yes. The same woman I recall who gave Caitlyn a nice little welcome message, Taurasi, I believe she was a rookie and also invited to play in Olympic Games. I believe the Beast, Breanna Stewart, was also able to do it too, and a few others. I'm not too sure about this one, but I believe Candace Parker as well, but maybe she just played in an international league. I don't really recall. So let me know if I got that right or wrong in the comments. But they have done it before. And y'all, here's what we're seeing in real time. We're seeing the difference between confidence and arrogance, okay? That's what we're seeing right here in real time. Confidence is being confident in your own ability based on proven results. Arrogance is being overconfident in your own abilities based on insecurities and unproven results. Mr. Martin, I don't think he's speaking as if he knows that no one's ever done it before, or maybe he's really under the impression that no one's ever done it before, and his arrogance is showing because he's absolutely wrong. I know for a fact that I at least got Taurasi right on my list of names. Even if I was wrong about Breanna Stewart, and I'll accept that, and I was wrong about Candace Parker, I know Taurasi was on an Olympic team. That much for sure.
I'm asking you a simple question, dog.
I don't know. I never watched it.
Have they?
I never watched the WNBA Olympics.
Have they done? Have they
never
added?
watched the WNBA Olympics.
We don't.
Who knows?
Therefore,
I know they said a couple.
so we have researchers here. So have they done it
Candace
before?
Parker probably made one of them as a rookie, or
Yeah, I think she made.
all
I think
right,
She was also snubbed from a squad when
she was snubbed from a squad.
Oh, she was
from
snubbed.
The coach didn't
Gino
like
RM. Yeah.
So how was? So have they done it before?
a rookie.
That's all I'm asking.
Yeah, I think they've done a rookie before.
A rookie.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
2000.
Oh, and hang on. Look at what Nick Young said. I never watched the WNBA Olympics before. How many other people can raise their hand right now and say they've never watched that before? So, if you add the players that people are watching now, while also keeping some of the strongest players in the league to ensure that we can get another W or a couple of W's over there, what's the fucking harm in that?
We
I didn't want to be one of those.
Well, either way it goes. So let me ask you. So who was she supposed to be over make the team over, Nick?
Don't.
But I'm just saying you got. So I'm finna read the years experience that these girls have.
But
right?
still, you need to have
7 years, 8 years, 5 years, 7 years, 11 years, 10 years, 20 years, 9 years, 6 years, 11 years, 6 years, 9 years of experience playing in the WNBA.
Is this all their first time playing in the Olympics?
No. So
Somebody could have been left out.
So therefore, of the girls' experience, the one with the least is Sabrina. Sabrina
Are they
has
gonna
5
win
years.
anyway?
Sabrina has 5.
You are missing the whole fucking point. See, I get where he's coming from. He's worried about the sport of basketball, right? The merit system, the fact that you have to earn your way onto that team. And I don't disagree. And you don't want to lower the value of the Olympics by only adding popular players. But here's the thing. No one's asking you to do that. We're not asking you to snub your entire roster of amazing WNBA players just to get more eyes onto the Olympics. No, we're saying add one or maybe even two if necessary of these new recruits that are playing quite well this season, might I add, to your roster and get eyes and get them some playing time. Get some eyes on those games and get them some playing time. Fuck, we've won like 11 World Cups or some shit like that. Even if we lost this year, it wouldn't matter. Profitability would be through the roof. Women will be making money in this league hand over fist when that revenue share goes up. They could start trying to renegotiate that deal they signed a couple years ago. Come on, man. It's bigger than just the meritocracy of the game. It's about the future of the league. And like, how are we not worried about the past? It's been 25 years since this league has been able to generate a profit, and we're arguing over not letting one of the most popular WNBA players of all time coming out of college, Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, we're not letting them on the team. Why? Because we're too focused on winning. We've done shit your way for the last 25 years, and it hasn't worked. Y'all are still broke. These new college players are coming in with NIL deals that they had to rely on, that they got in college, and they're taking those pay cuts because they love this game so much and they want to see it prosper. And this is how you meet them halfway, by putting more eyes on the league.
That's 5 years.
So, Kenyon, to answer your question, rookies have been on the Olympic team before.
Of course,
Rebecca Lobo.
But college, I'm talking about the college player.
Yeah, but Rebecca Lobo
in
and
college, like incoming player.
Yeah, so
right?
the rookies.
But she already is there.
Yeah.
She's already there, but Chris Lakener wasn't in the league yet.
He was not.
That's what I'm saying.
Because
it's two different situations.
No, because
bro, you're splitting hairs. It's not two different situations.
So yeah.
But they had to have a college spot on there.
They had to. That's what I'm saying. They don't force them to have that guy.
No, because here's a rookie. So if they try to do a college player, that college probably would be a junior being a senior.
Okay. Yeah. That's that point. But my thing is, with the years' experience, the one with the least is Sabrina. Mm-hmm. Is she better than Sabrina?
No. At this point, no.
It's not about that.
That's what I'm asking. So with the one with the least experience is Sabrina.
Was we ever talking about Sabrina and all them before this?
Yes.
We was talking about the Olympic team. We talked about the last Olympic team. Anybody?
Sabrina more than likely
Anybody care about who got snubbed?
Sabrina more than likely
he's speaking my language.
Okay, this is
ago.
but okay.
Like
the problem is this.
Let's go.
Yeah.
Is she better than anyone on the team? No.
She's more popular, yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
She's more popular.
Absolutely.
And the thing is this. What is your goal as women basketball players? What is the actual goal here? Like, if the goal is to win gold, to be honest, you guys lost one game since you guys have ever been in the Olympics, all right?
Thank you, Gil. Thank you, Gil. And I don't give a fuck who think I'm glazing. Thank you, Gil. This is why I watch the show. This is exactly why I watch the show. Thank you, because you, sir, provide the truthful perspective, okay? Based on what's actually happening. Not what we want to happen. Sure. He's talking about what we want to happen and what the goal is, right? But I thought we could all unanimously agree that this is about money. We even started having these conversations in the first place because the WNBA players have been so outspoken about their salaries. So this is all about money. And you need more people to watch to transfer those watchers into customers. It's simple business. You put a billboard up on a busy highway that gets 15,000 cars a day, some of those drivers will absolutely turn to customers. That's just the way it goes. So get as many eyes on the sport as you can to generate long-term supporters. Generate those team rivalries, those player rivalries. Generate those fucking narratives that we love. Like, why is this so difficult?
And that was in the championship. So let's not throw that in there. The gold is yours. Everyone knows that, right? You're going to spank everybody by 65, 40, 30. So when you're saying whoever's on that bench, right, all of those star players on that bench, there's going to be some that don't play,
and
right?
there might be a chance somebody get hurt during, and there might be a spot like it always is.
So,
now you
winning gold, that's not the issue, right? You're saying millions of people will be mad if she doesn't play a lot. Well, that means 1 million people won't be viewing if she's not on the team. So,
I fucking said that at the very start. At the very start, I paused this shit within like 10 seconds. I said that.
If she's on a team,
They're watching.
the jersey sales. Do you think you can sell more jerseys without her or with her? Obviously, it's going to be with her.
Absolutely.
USA jersey with her name on it is going to sell.
Everything
We
other
can end
than
the video
basketball
right here.
lines up for
Everything-
Caitlin. Other than basketball lines up for Caitlin to be on the team.
Yes.
It
So,
does, absolutely.
so that's what I'm saying. So for you guys as a group, what is very important? Because this is not men and women. Men are thinking business. You guys are thinking emotional. Right? You guys think, why does she deserve?
Because not one of them girls is going to go in there and be like, I think she probably should be on. Not one of them.
No, of course not.
Or nobody
So
gave up their
when,
spot.
when Magic made 92, he didn't deserve to be on the team. He wasn't even in the league. But he was Magic Johnson. So this is the first time we're bringing pros. We need the most popular names the world knows, which was Magic, who was retired. They brung his ass in.
Exactly.
Right? Bad back Bird. Right?
Bad back, Bird.
Laying on the ground.
Yeah, people don't know. That was his last games was USA basketball. They brung him because he is the most popular. So 2 people, the most popular, were put on a team, which means 2 players who were probably all NBA didn't get put on a team. And we know one of them because he talks about it all the time, Isaiah. Who he was removed for? Magic. Dominique Wilkins was not put on because of Bird. It was the aesthetics, right? Jersey sales. Magic jersey was selling. Bird. So that was the point.
I had one.
And they were trying to get the global effect of. They were trying to get the more global. Now it's there.
Not for them.
Not for them. It's not at all. True.
I
but
got a Clark
so
jersey.
their thing. My thing is, it's.
My man said, I got a Clark jersey. Y'all hear that? Y'all heard him say that? He said, I got a Clark jersey. But he also said, I never watched the Olympics either. I don't know if he's watched the WNBA much either, but that doesn't matter. He bought a jersey. He's putting money in their pockets. And then let's shift over to something else real quick. Fuck all that deserving. Fuck all that earning. Trust me, I get it. When it comes to the competitive nature of the sport, may the best woman win. I got that. But this is about your future. We cannot keep allowing this league to continue down the path that it's on, and it's time for some serious fucking intervention. And so far, it seems like we're on our way. But with decisions like this, it's starting to make me doubt that it's going to even last beyond one season. And now I'm also seeing Mr. Martin, he's backpedaling now. He's backpedaling because look, he pulled out that phone. We got this amount of years experience. We got this amount of years. He did his research. He did his Googles. Okay? But he was wrong. Now, it seems like in the face of reason, he's backed down. He said, you know what? Cool. I get it. But it's also like Gil said too. The men, we care about the business. Seems like the women, they're just getting emotional about whatever outcomes they're not receiving. And it's not just about the outcome, it's how that outcome is happening as well, which is asinine to me. I don't care if Caitlin Clark is new and everyone's talking about her like she's the greatest thing since sliced bread. I do not care that Angel Reese ain't getting the global spotlight as much. She's just as good as Clark. I don't care. It's generating conversation. It's keeping the league in motion. It's having people argue on social media and Twitter. It's keeping the league in everyone's thoughts and mentions. No such thing as bad publicity here. Which is why they fucking missed out on an opportunity by not allowing at least one of these rookies, and we all know who it was going to be. It was going to be Clark, to play at the Olympic level and on that team.
To your point you just made, right? I didn't even think about, like, they blow everybody out.
Respect, Mr.
So
Martin.
she's going to play.
Yeah.
Respect.
She's going to get
her to play all the minutes.
No, so she's going to play. So, but my thing is, they going on his experience, the skill set, and not the popularity part of it. So, like I said, everything, like to the point we all make, everything lines up for her off the court to be a part of USA basketball this year. But
And that's the thing. That's what
I think they missed it.
I'm looking at. I'm looking at where you guys are.
for business. That's
what you guys need. Not, you know what I mean? It's like what you need right now is you need global. You need
Absolutely.
Right. You know, that's what I
You
said.
need
When she
brands
comes in,
coming in,
when she
team
comes in the
owners.
game with the 5 minutes left in the game, the arena's gonna cheer. She shoots a half quarter, makes it.
Absolutely.
What you think they're gonna be posting on this side? Oh, Sabrina's killing. Motherfucker went 1 for 5. But they're gonna show Caitlin.
Yeah.
They're gonna show you what she did, which makes it seem like
I'm with
she's
you.
out there killing.
I'm with
So you get to run the narrative to
they
make
missed
it
the mark
seem.
on this one.
Because right now, one, we're not going to be watching because most of us never seen it. One,
Y'all speak for yourself. I will be
no
supportive.
offense, because only he's up at 4 a.m. and 3 a.m. in the morning, right? When they're going to be playing. For the most part, we're just going to be listening to listening to the highlights and stuff like that. If they show some, other than that, we don't watch it, right? But I know no one's going to buy the jerseys because
I might buy
the person
in Jersey.
Who?
Young, Jamie Young.
Oh yeah, because it's young. Yeah. But for the most part, like if she's
Jackie.
I said Jamie.
her resume right now, she outsold first day her jersey put on sale. She outsold all of Cowboys.
Yeah.
Crazy.
All of Cowboys in 24 hours. What they did in the whole season, right?
I mean, it's the Cowboys. I'll be with you.
When she goes into All-Star, if she makes the All-Star game, her All-Star jersey is going to sell, right? If she was on this team, that jersey is going to sell. If they have an alternate jersey, that jersey is going to. So it's more of.
And now that you're saying
money,
my brain is thinking like they missing out on marketing
Respect,
opportunities.
dog.
Globally,
Respect.
Owners from.
See, I like that. He was arrogant. He was overconfident. But here's the thing. He sat back. He heard the argument. And now he's like, you know what? You was right. Respect. Respect. It's so, you see how easy that is? I don't know why none of the WNBA players couldn't do this, because we have given them the answer to the problem in so many different languages, basically, at this point. They hear us out, barely, and they reject everything. At least Kenyon was arrogant and then got the perspective and walked it back gracefully. Why ain't none of them doing that? They have still yet to embrace these new rookies that are bringing eyes on their league.
From other, because they more in tune than it's. Yeah, I'm with you.
They would have
I'm with you now, but I just think
all around.
but the years experience that them other women have, man, is it's tough because they really going over there. You know, it's strictly about basketball at times, right? It's about competing.
Yep.
And they missed the mark on the global business aspect and the notoriety for
Yes,
the
they
game.
do.
Absolutely.
And honestly, I think that is the biggest issue here that we're seeing in real time. It's not the basketball part, right? It's the entertainment part of it, the business side of it, right? That's what you need to focus on. If you want people to see the basketball part, you have to have business and entertainment to bring them in the building. Once they get in the building, no one's complained. It's getting them in the building. So whatever you have to do to get them to the building, like when we talk about boxing, what gets everybody into the building is the lead up.
Yeah.
Right? It's the lead up. It's the antics before. You know, you got Ryan Garcia and him drinking and He's pretending he's crazy. He's doing all this. He ain't working out. All of this leads to the fight. Oh, I want to go see him knocked out, right? We seeing Jake Paul with the fat belly that he done had painted on. We're, Mike Tyson and his crazy antics. That is getting us there. You got McGregor talking about F the Mayweathers, why Mayweather and the family sitting there. It's
AB, shout out.
Yeah, that's right. That's what the women's side needs to do. You need to figure out the entertainment part.
He fixed his tooth.
So we can come out and watch it.
The entertainment piece, we talk about that a lot in these arguments, but I don't think that the women give a shit about it. I think that they feel entitled to our attention. And they look at this entire scenario on the surface because that's where the argument benefits them the most. They say, well, the men play basketball and people watch the men, with no regard for any nuances about the NBA itself. Well, because they pick up a basketball and people watch them, we're playing the same sport, so people should watch us. But again, if that's how you feel, you need to give me a reason to watch you, because if you're both doing the same thing, I'm just going to pick the one I like the most. Remember in my Walmart and Target example about their giant retail chains, they sell virtually the same products. The only differences are in some of their prices and their culture. You have people that exclusively shop at Target because it's a different look and feel. Even though it's mostly the same as Walmart. Walmart stores are painted different colors. They have a different type of clientele. There are nuances and differences in both retail giants, and that's why they're both able to survive. That's why they're both, worth hundreds of billions of dollars. It's simple mathematics, but I guess you can't really make them care if they just generally don't.
That's all.
And Kenny, to your point earlier, rookies have been on the Olympic team before. So Rebecca Lobo in 1996, Tarazi in 2004.
I knew about her.
Candace Parker in 2008,
Yep.
Brianna
Okay.
Stewart in 2016.
So it makes, okay.
Yeah.
Her stats,
Yeah.
Okay, so if they're going to go stat-based, then there is a player that could have been taken out in the same spot, but that person's the GOAT, so you can't really.
Oh, you're saying
Tarazi.
Like if you want to, if you're going to argue, you're like, wait, hold on. I got more points, more rebounds, more assists, but she is who she is, so you don't take that person off.
Yeah, you're not taking DT off that squad. It would be her last Olympics.
20 years.
This is my
20
thing
years
is,
in.
Yeah.
Once you see the list, you're like, who do you take off?
That's what
And you're
I
like,
asked.
No one. I would have liked you to do it before.
Yeah, that's what I asked, right?
Do it before the list comes out, because when you look at it, you're like, yeah.
That's why I read the list down, from top to bottom, like the years
But that's what-
and the names that's on there, like it's like.
But you remember when I said it, I said I would have had her, Brick, and Angel on there.
All,
Like,
yep.
Right?
Same thing I
all of
said.
them. I need all of them because they all are moving. Some people are moving in more, but they're all doing it. And I don't really need to play them because Asia, all them, y'all gonna dominate.
So it should be.
And the crazy thing is, even though we want to see them match up against each other, we want to see their teams against each other, how dope would it be to see them play together and dominate together? To take that competitiveness they have during the regular season and translate it into collaboration and camaraderie at the highest level of play. Oh my God, that would be so fucking amazing to watch.
Could be 15 people, 15 women.
Yeah.
And they can add the 3.
So
Add the 3. You
Yeah,
have your 12.
special.
Have your 12.
Yeah.
Have your 12. And
Special
Yeah,
group.
your show.
Go out there, hey. Go out there and do
the show in.
Hey, go out there and do layups with the group. You know what I mean? Go out there and do smile and wave. Do some handshakes before the crowd. Pump up the crowd.
Yeah.
We can do something with y'all.
yeah, then we're gonna get you in there.
Yeah, we'll get you in there. But the fact that they said it out loud but didn't think about it in reverse. Millions of her fans will be upset that she doesn't get in. millions of her fans won't watch if she's not there.
It was
man.
so
Millions of her
obvious.
fans won't buy product if she's not there. Like millions, right? So I don't give a fuck if they were watching it and buying and complaining.
No.
I don't care about that part. Let them complain.
There's a point is you're gonna hook them to watch even
they
if
gonna-
she don't get in the game.
I don't
Just
give a
because they whine about it, hey, that's more numbers anyway. No such thing as bad
Come on.
publicity.
And that's still more talking when they complain and you still talking about it.
Yeah.
So
Same thing
So recently,
Thank you.
Fever head coach Christy Sides was asked about the situation and talked about a conversation she had with Caitlin after she didn't make the team. And Caitlin reportedly told her, hey, coach, they woke up a monster. So should she have kept that conversation to herself?
Yeah.
yeah.
One, because you already heard the professional. You already heard her professional statement of, I'm happy for them, gonna
Right,
be watching, right. You know what I mean? Like, because you already heard her state that, then, it was kind of.
You know what? Let her talk her shit, man. She already got a bullseye on her back.
They woke a
But
monster.
she don't talk your
But
shit,
she don't.
Caitlin.
But she don't.
Man, every time she step out there, they hitting her shit. They woke up a monster. Caitlin about to be Caitlin Clark out there. That's Caitlin.
And we heard what she said publicly. Obviously,
it is
very,
public,
very, she did a
have
good
to
job with the
say that.
public statement. But should Caitlin Clark feel snubbed by Team USA
For sure.
deep down?
No. Why the hell? All right. Let me think about this for a second. I'm conflicted, actually. I know I just confidently yelled out no, but look, I'm actually conflicted. I had to take a moment to reflect. Other rookies have gotten on this team. And with the way Caitlin's been playing, I think she could have gotten a spot on Team USA. So I'm saying yes due to the fact that we've had precedent before. However, I say no because you do have to earn your spot. Not everything should be given to you. However, I do think that this is a very, very, very special circumstance in which she should have been on that team. So if Caitlin feels snubbed based on the fact that other rookies have been on the team before and the fact that she's also helping to push the league forward with her popularity, I think that's fair that she feels snubbed. She's like, look, I'm helping to fill y'all seats. I'm helping to sell y'all jerseys. I'm helping to increase the viewership overall. Give me my damn spot. Let me take that a step further. So if Caitlin feels snubbed, hey, respect, feel snubbed. But I'm conflicted because I agree, give her the spot. But again, when it comes to the meritocracy, it's like, earn your spot as well. But if I had to make a decision, I'm saying this definitively right now for everybody. If I had to make a decision, get Caitlin on that team like yesterday.
No.
Hell yeah.
If you're
Feel
Caitlin,
that she should be
yes.
no.
Snub.
if you're Caitlin
Not
Clark,
snub.
No.
But I'm saying I'm
Been a
selling
part
out.
of it.
Caitlin, like.
No, I mean,
motherfucker.
I'm selling out arenas. I'm selling
Thank
more
you.
units, moving
Man,
product for y'all.
y'all
Look at all these
yeah,
games. Look at all this viewership. Look at
I
all this
wasn't talking
attendance.
about the last Olympic snubs.
And now,
Y'all snubs.
this how y'all do me?
This how y'all do me? I
I
got
hate
y'all
when-
on
See,
Gilbert Arenas podcast talking about this
Come
shit.
on, man.
And y'all do me like this? I would have motherfucking retired the next day. Until they put me back on the motherfucker.
Straight to the big three.
I would have retired.
No.
Yo, hey, Ice Cube, you still got that money?
You still got that?
All right, I'll be there on next Saturday.
Tell them I ain't got it.
All right, guys, that's it for the video. Y'all heard my opinions. I had a lot to say. I was pausing this one a lot. But overall, let me sum up my thoughts. The WNBA is in a very unique position to change its status and structure. It hasn't generated a profit in a quarter of a century, and right now, more than ever, it needs to change. Its players don't seem happy, the gameplay is tired, and quite frankly, it doesn't seem like anyone knows what the fuck they're doing. However, we have these amazing young women that have come from college and they have the entire weight of the world on their shoulders as they transition into a new level of competition. They are bringing in the attention, the revenue, the viewership, you name it. They are doing the work that hasn't been done in the past 25 years. Now, we'll see what happens at the end of the league when they release those financials to see if the league actually generates a profit. Because if it does, this is the start of something new, or at least it could be. Because again, the WNBA doesn't have a history of making good decisions. Again, they can't see the forest for the fucking trees. And I was confident at where the WNBA would be next year. But again, right before this reaction, y'all, I read that article, I saw that decision, and the rationale behind it just didn't click for me. It didn't make sense for me. It's like you guys are constantly focused on the wrong thing. I thought this was about money. I thought that this was about taking something that you loved from when you were a kid. You were competing and trying to get to the highest level. And if you play at the highest level, you should have the deepest fucking pockets. And that's not what's happening. We saw the contracts when they came out. It's ugly. And decisions like the ones they're making to keep any one of those rookies off of this Olympic team is asinine. But you know what? That's all I got in me. I can't do no more tonight. I'll holla at y'all. See y'all next week in the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll catch y'all.